Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Hey, if you like sneakers and you like fragrances, I got you covered over here on YouTube because we do content on both. We do content on both, baby. We do sneaker reviews, we do fragrance reviews, we do a lot of everything in between. But most of all, over here on Aroma Kicks, we like to have fun. This is part 5 of the sneaker collection video. A lot of you guys have been asking me. I've been doing a lot of fragrance content lately. So, fragrance, my frayed family out there, you guys take a step back. We do have this bad boy right here that I'm going to be unboxing soon. So I can't wait. This is supposed to be a Greenlee clone. We're going to unbox this together and check it out. So stay tuned for that. But I need to get back to my sneaker collection videos. I started dropping them earlier in the year. Now we're picking them back up. And we're going to start, guys. The game plan is we're going to start from this side of the room, and then we're going to make our way to this side right here of the room. And we're on pair 58 right now. We left off on pair 57. We were doing Air Force Ones and Air Maxes and Yeezys. If that sounds interesting to you, go back to my video archive, man. I'll link them down below in the description. Actually, you can go back and check those videos out if you want to see the sneaker collection. But today, we are talking about my favorite silhouettes, man, because that's what's over here on this side. I've got my ones over here. Yes, I know I've got to get them in order, but we're talking about Jordan 2s, which I only have a few of. Actually, one. Anyway, Jordan 3s and Jordan 4s. Jordan 4s are my favorite silhouettes, man. So I'm super stoked about this video right here. I hope you guys enjoy it. Let's get to it. Roll the tape. All right, so starting off with the Jordan 2s. We're going to run through these quick, all right? This is pair 58 right here. Pair 58 is the Jordan 2, the original OG Chicago colorway. I have worn this guy quite a few times. This is the only 2 that I own in the collection. Now, I did have the 2 highs, the Chicago highs, but I got rid of them because I don't really care about the highs. I bought it because I'm a hype beast, just plain and simple. I get hyped up about shoes sometimes, but I did keep the lows because I think the lows look dope. Bowling shoe-esque, if you will, but still a dope sneaker, man. This is the Air Jordan 2 in the Chicago Bulls colorway. Now, recently, before we move into the 3s, they took the 2s and they made a hybrid sneaker with the 2s and the 3s, and that's called the Jordan 2/3. So, since I was going from the 2s to the 3s, I figured I might as well put this in. This is pair 59 right here. This is the Jordan 2/3. Again, 2/3 because you got the 2 upper and you got the 3 bottom right here, or 3 midsole and 3 outsole. This is in the UNC colorway. Super dope sneaker, super clean shoe. I've been wearing this a ton this spring. It's going to be great for the summertime. I really love these sneakers right here. I think these are dope. A lot of people aren't really jiving with them, I don't think, because I've seen them on sale. I think you can get these right now for like 90 bucks or 100 bucks or something like that. So at pair 59, this is the Jordan 2/3 in the UNC colorway. Pair number 60. Pair number 60 is another Jordan 2/3. I've got 2 pair out of the different colorways. This is the black pair, the black and white pair with the sail midsole. Super dope, clean sneaker right here. Really digging it. I haven't worn this one yet, but this one may go on toe today, man. I don't know. May throw them UNCs on. It's tough to tell sometimes, but number 60 right here, number 60 in the collection, the Jordan 2/3 in the black. Which colorway you digging more that I have? I know they've got like 4 or 5 additional colorways, but you digging the UNCs or the blacks? Both of them are clean in my opinion. All right, moving to pair 61. We're going to move into my 3s. Now, I'll just say this. Over time, I get sneakers and I sell them. I'll sell them or I'll trade them. I used to use Trade Block a lot. I actually got rid of a pair of my Jordan 3 UNCs, and I added a pair of Jordan 1 Mochas for the freaking, and this was totally a hype beast move, for the freaking dunks. What are they called? The Strange Loves. At the time, those were going for like $1,000, and my UNC 3s were going for like 500, and the Mochas were going for like close to 500. So I did a trade on Trade Block and got the Strange Love dunks because, again, I was being a hype beast. This was freaking 4 years ago or whatever time it was. But yeah, so that happened. But anyway, regardless, let's dive off into my 3s. Right here, you've got the Desert Elephants coming in at pair 61. The Desert Elephant 3s. These came out a few years ago. I think this is a super dope shoe. A lot of people said these were the grown man 3s because of the colorway. You've got that mocha brown and the elephant print with this nice black leather upper with your orange eyelets right here. Dope sneaker. I don't know if this one got a lot of love either, but I thought it was pretty cool. I liked it. So at number 61, the Jordan 3 Desert Elephant, guys. Pair number 62. We have another pair that came out a few years ago. This was part of the 3s and 4s. I think they released the 4s after this, but and they hadn't released the 5s yet, but This is the Fear, the Jordan 3 Fear. And I have worn these quite a few times. I dig the colorway. If you guys have been watching the channel for a while, you know that I rock with black and orange colorways. I think they're dope. So when the Fear came out and this black and orange, and it's like a vibrant orange too, you guys picking that up. But I love the speckled midsole right here. I think it's dope. The transition from the gray into the black with the speckles, the elephant print. And this is almost like a gunmetal grayish black color. So yeah, the Jordan 3 Fear coming in at pair 61. Pair 62. Let's dive off into the Alma Maniere. This is the newest Alma Maniere release. This is the While You Were Sleeping guys. And these are super dope too. A lot of people slept on the While You Were Sleeping, and that's okay. If you don't like them, you don't like them. I happen to think they were a super dope sneaker. I like the colorway. So I went after them. You got the gray, and the materials on these guys are insane, man. They did these right. You got that the quilted ride right there on the sock liner. But super dope sneaker. Got Nike Air on the back and the cream or the vintage colored, along with your midsole right here. A lot of people just ain't buying the Alma Manieres. Even the new release of the Alma Manieres, they were sitting. The threes were sitting. What's it called? For the Love or something like that. You might be able to get them right now. But anyway, pair 62. I think we're at 62. I may lose count. If I do, I'll count them up and put them in the thumbnail. But at 62, you've got the Jordan 3 Alma Manieres While You Were Sleeping. Next up, pair 62. I'm gonna quit counting, guys. We're just gonna roll through it. I'll put it in the thumbnail what pairs we have. So the Fire Reds, guys. The Fire Reds. Now we're getting into the OGs, and I'm only missing one from the collection from the OGs. I've got the Fire Reds right here with Nike Air on the back. Just an overall dope sneaker. And then you've got the white cements right here. So the white cements, super dope. Nike Air on the back. Beautiful thing right there, ain't it, guys? Beautiful thing. And then, of course, you got the black cements right here that just released. So there is the black cement, the white cement, and the Fire Reds, all with the Nike Air on the back. No Jumpman. You guys, you OG heads out there. I mean, I don't mind the Jumpman and stuff like that, but there's a special place in the heart when you back from the 80s, when you grew up in the 80s and you grew up with these sneakers right here. They always had Nike Air on the back, and that's what made them cool, in my opinion. And so, boom, there they are. So the next three pairs in the collection for the Jordan 3s are the OGs. Now, I need the True Blues, guys. I need the True Blues. I need to drop them joints so I can pick them up. All right, moving on along. We're pushing on along, getting through this here. Any more threes? No. So now let's get into my favorite silhouette of all time, the Jordan 4s. Let's start right here. This one right here, man. I love this sneaker. I think the colorway is super sick. This is the infrared, guys. So the infrareds, I mean, the colorway is fantastic, man. And the materials, like I love this pop of infrared off of it, and I like the black netting. These are dope, man. These are dope. It'd have been really cool if they'd have put Nike Air on the back and this infrared right here, man. That would have been sick. But I'll take them as is. The Jordan 4 infrared, whatever you want to call it. I got quite a few Jordan 4s. We're gonna have to blow through these guys. I don't want to take all day to y'all, but this is the navies, the navy joints right here. And these came out a few years ago too. And this is what put me on the fence about like the military blues, which we're about to go over in a minute. But I was like, do I need the SBs, the Navy SBs? Of course I do, because I have the other one. I'm going to show that in a moment as well. But I'm a completionist. I'm an OCD collector of sneakers. And so if I've got one, I got to get the others. Now the red pair of SBs, nah, I can hang that up. That's friends and family, and those are selling for like 10 grand or something like that. Negative, Ghost Rider. We ain't rolling that way. But the navy blues right here, super dope, clean sneaker. And yeah, this one's nice. This one's nice, guys. They call these guys the poor man M&Ms, and now when you get on like StockX or Goat or something like these things are outrageously priced, or they were the last time I looked. These are what they call them, the weathered, the all weather, something like that. Anyway, dope sneaker. I've worn the hell out of these shoes right here, because I love the colorway. I like this purple. I like the black and gray. The tongue right there is super thick and kind of almost like woolly. But yeah, this is a dope sneaker right here, man. And I'm glad I was able to cop when I did. They're kind of creased up because, like I said, I have worn the absolute hell out of these sneakers, and I still will. especially during the winterized. That's the name of them, the winterized Jordan 4s. So yeah, dope sneaker, dope colorway, the winterized Jordan 4. Probably on like pair 70 right now. I don't know. Again, I'll count them and put them in the thumbnail. Next up, let's go ahead. We were just talking about it. Let's go ahead and roll with it. So this is the Nike SB in the pine green. I was fortunate enough to hit on these guys right here. You got the Nike SB, and of course, everything's real kind of flimsy. The size right here, flimsy. You know what I'm saying? The shape is nice. Got this nice leather around the toe box right there. So the pine green Nike SBs. Now they're about to drop the blue ones. That's what I was talking about. The navy blues. Yeah, that's going to be a cop for me. If I don't get them, am I going to pay resale for them? Probably not. Probably not. But I need them to complete my collection. I know I won't get the reds, like I said, because they're friends and family, but I definitely want the blue ones. You guys get down in the comments and let me know if you hit on the pine greens and are you going after the navy blues. Okay, UNC joints, man. The UNC joints. These came out a few years back, and I've rocked these too. I need to clean the outsoles up a little bit because last time I wore these, it started raining. It wasn't supposed to rain. No way would I wear this nice suede right here in the rain, but it started raining, and I was like, "Damn, man, you saw your boy out there like tiptoeing around trying to get trying to get around like mud puddles and stuff like that because I didn't want to mess this leather up." And I did a good job protecting the leather, but I do need to clean that outsole up a little bit. But yeah, the Jordan 4, and I might have been saying Jordan 3 on some of these. I'm old. Forgive me if I have. You guys know what sneaker it is, right? Okay, so the Jordan 4 UNC. Maybe I hadn't. Who knows? Maybe I hadn't been calling them that. I hope not. But if I have, it is what it is. This one right here, this one right here is actually one of my favorites. And it sat for a while too. It had olive laces in it, but when I got them, man, I threw black laces in these guys, and I think they turned out dope looking. This is the Jordan 4, I think medium olive or craft olive. Yeah, the craft olives is what they were called because they don't have the netting right here on the side. Now, if they have black netting right there, oh my God, will these be awesome? But they don't. Back right there, you got like a yellowish, creamish color jump man. I like that it's transparent. You can see my kind of my thumb behind there, kind of a transparent pull tab to Jordan. Of course, you got Air Jordan upside down. Back in the day, man, we used to take these and we'd flip them. We'd flip the tongue like this, and it would say Air Jordan right side up, kind of like when Union released theirs and they did the stitching and they had the Air Jordan. That's how we used to rock these guys back in like '89 and '90 when they dropped, and I was in junior high school. So anyway, sorry, getting a little bit out of the mode here of going through the sneakers. I like how this is leather as well. This isn't plastic like on most of your wings or your waffle cones. Well, your waffle cones are still plastic, but nice materials on this guy. The leather, the new buck. I mean, they did these guys right, man. And a lot of people, like I said, really didn't go after these too much, but I think they're a dope colorway. So yeah, they remind me of the undefeated fours, which I heard is dropping this year. I might have to cop them guys for sure. For sure, but I want the pair. They got the pair with the Jumpman and the pair with the Nike Air. I got to go after the pair with the Nike Air, of course. But again, the Craft Olive Jordan 4. Next up, where are we going? Where are we going? We're going with these guys right here, the Ah Mom and Year. So this was the first pair of fours that dropped. These guys are little, the violet ores. I got this little metal piece right here or whatever. They're a little ashy, man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. They're a little ashy, but nice colorway. Nike Air. This is the standard Ah Mom and Year colorway, and I've got a video where I talked about Ah Mom and Year, and I about dropped the sneaker, but and why I thought maybe their brand was not doing as well as what it used to. Like when they first started dropping these in the threes. Look at that shape on this guy, man. That is beautiful. It's a beautiful sneaker, man. Beautiful sneaker. But anyway, go back and check that. It's in my video archives as well. You just have to type in Almam and Year and do a search or whatever, and it'll pull it up. And let me know what your thoughts are on that video if you do go back and watch it. And then this is the While You Were Sleeping pair right here. Again, another one that nobody really went after. I think you can get these under retail right now on the resale market. I'm not really 100% positive about that, but I think you can. Super nice sneaker, dude. Look at the materials on this. I mean, if you're a materials guy and you're a Jordan 4 guy and you didn't buy these, I'd like to know why. I mean, get down in the comments and let me know, why did you not go after these? Is it because of the colorway? You're tired of this kind of violet ore and this cream color that Ama Manier always uses? Seems to be very similar. I mean, that's their colorways that they drop, but is everybody just tired of it or what? I don't know. But The shoe itself, man, yeah, it is a banger. So the Jordan 4 Amamaniere, again, both of these have that, just like the threes, they have that quilted insole and sock liner. So super dope sneakers. Now we're getting to some of my classics right here. We're getting to some of my classics. This one came out in 2019. And what I like about this is this got the old school tongue. For those of you guys know, this don't have. You see this? See how thin that tongue is right there? This is the Jordan Cool Grays, the Jordan 4 Cool Gray. Now you got that, silver, metallic silver Jumpman on the back right there. I have worn these quite a few times. Well, not quite a few times, but I've worn them probably 2 or 3 times. You got that dark smoke metal. It's not a metal, it's plastic, but it's like a metal gray, smoke metal gray on your waffles. Dude, the Cool Grays is just classic. It's a nice sneaker right here. But again, I love this tongue. I love the I don't like the poofy tongues like you got in the let's see, like you got in these guys right here. And I know these are the winterized, but see how thick that is compared to that, like the thickness, and even the ones I'm about to show you, they're kind of thick as well. But let's go ahead and dive off into these now before I get into the real mix of the OGs. I do have the Whattas. I've had these for years. I need to rock these guys, to be honest with you. But this is a mix of all the old OG colorways. So you can see on the black, or on the back, you've got the military blue, you've got the white cements, you've got the black cements, you've got the fire reds. These guys mix it up with the waffles, the colors of the waffles. You got blue on one side, black on one, cement gray, fire red. So, and they did the tongues the same way. So what this are awesome. Even the back of the tongues right here, and they did these with the flats as well. But you got the blue and then the red right there. So the Jordan 4, what this, and this was made to represent the OG colorways, man, the 4 original colorways that dropped back in the day. So without further ado, let's get into them. Here's the military blues, the OG military blues right there with the Nike Air on the back. Dope sneaker. All right. Here is the bread. Now these are the reimagined. Well, this is this reimagined. I can't. I know this one's reimagined because the original colorway they did it in nubuck. So it was not this like tumbled leather that this one is made out of. This one's a tumbled leather with Nike Air. I think it's dope, man. I think I like the tumbled leather better than the nubuck. I know a lot of people disagree with me, especially the sneaker purists. Hey, I grew up on them too, and again, fours are my favorite, but I just like the treat. I like the tumbled leather, man. I think it's more durable. It's going to last longer, and yeah. So I've got the two right here now. The goat, baby, saving the best for last. Fire Red 4. This right here is my GOAT sneaker, my favorite sneaker of all time. This was my first Jordan. I've talked about this in many, many videos, so I'm not going to do it here because we're already at 18 minutes. This was a sneaker collection video, so I knew it would be a while. If you're still with me, man, and you watch this entire video, get down in the comments and let me know so I can heart your comment and give you a shout out, man. I appreciate you sticking with me. Nike Air on the back. So the only one I'm missing, similar to the threes, I'm missing one from this collection. You know what it is. So there's the beauties right there. The Nike Airs. You got the military blues. You got the black cement or the breads is what we're calling them now. You got the fire reds. I'm missing the white cements, but them guys are dropping in a few months, and you best believe, if I miss on those, I'm paying. That's a cop. I don't care what they're selling for. I'm getting them. So I'll have the Whattas. I'll have the 4 original colorways, and my collection and my heart will be complete. Kinda. I still got to get my true blue threes. Once I get my true blue threes and I get my white cement fours, I might be done with sneakers, man. We always say that, don't we, as sneakerheads? We're like, we're done with sneakers. But anyway, hey, I hope you enjoyed the content today. Stay tuned. We're going to be going through my Jordan 1 collection. We're going to be going through my Jordan. Actually, next up, we'll be doing Jordan 5s, Jordan 6s, Jordan 7s. Then we'll get over here and we'll kick it back and we'll do the retros. We'll go back to the Jordan 1s. We'll do our highs, our lows, and any other Jordans that I have. I have like some 34s and some different numbers of different other silhouettes of Jordans. We're going to go through those. And then we'll probably finish off the sneaker collection video with my dunks. I have a lot of dunk lows, a lot of dunk highs. And then we'll actually probably kick it over to the ones that I have in boxes because I got a lot in boxes too. And that'll be fun because it'll be like a treasure chest hunt. Some of this stuff I don't even remember that I got. So anyway, I know that's bad. Hey, thanks for watching. Thanks for taking your time to come in here. Drop me a comment down below. Let me know out of all of these, which one was your favorite, or what's your favorite silhouette? What's your favorite four? Your favorite three? Anything you want to talk about, man? Let's chat about it in the comment. Until next time, it's Jamin with Aroma Kicks. I'm signing out. I appreciate it. Much love.